Welcome to my playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Previously, we decided to infiltrate Sigismund's camp and his army. We are going undercover, pretending to be one of the new soldiers that want to fight for him. And our goal is to steal the god's finger or something, the cannon basically, because we want to use it to attack Van Bergov's castle and kind of get our revenge and everything. So right now we are in the camp and we drank with one of the main generals in here, and we discovered that the Cuman leader, Cuman commander, was stabbed. So we have to investigate and see what happened, and we have to also make sure that we do this quietly, because if Cumans find out, things are gonna get really bad. So here's the blood trail, and we are, continuing the investigation, because the commander is really drunk, so he is just kind of going back to lay down, I guess.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Let's see. Can I ask anything like
track?
Okay, no, I can't tell him to track blood trail, but it seems to be going. Is it from here? Oh, there's the cannon.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow.
Yeah, Catherine is also here. She is working at the bathhouse as the undercover lady.
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here.
Maybe someone was trying to also, steal cannon, or see if the cannon was here, whatever. And then they got spotted. And they had to quickly stab the person and run away, because they would snitch.
Oh, there's powder all over the place.
Yeah.
One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
So,
Well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
The
guards must have seen something from here.
Yeah, it's directly looking
if they
at
were
it.
drinking, that is.
But they were.
If this is how they all guard this camp, we could torch the place to the ground and no one would notice. I reckon I should take another look around Chertan's tent.
Is this his
So
tent?
this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Maybe some documents? Ooh. Okay, before we check that note, let me just look around. Nothing else here? Doesn't seem like so.
So Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
The most honorable man and commander of the military camp by Kuttenberg, the noble lord Grozov of... I cannot read that. Hereby confirmed by this letter that he has received the sum of 3 scores from the Cuman Chertan, and is therefore obliged to pay his debt duly. The noble lord further promises that he will not use any goods or cattle to repay his debt, in return which the Cuman Chertan has promised not to sell the note and not to mention its existence. Ooh. Oh, so this is where...
Someone washed off some blood here.
That's the
A
weapon.
dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile.
Track.
Yeah, I mean, giving him a dagger to sniff, it's not really gonna do anything. It has another person's blood all over it. Okay, so he washed off the blood over here, but I'm sure he would go this way. Because, you know, he would go kind of undercover, undetected, by the edge. Where would he go?
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye.
You would have seen
Me
it.
and my comrade there.
Or
I
heard
need
something.
to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
I didn't say that. Were you really paying attention to your duty before the murder?
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered?
He was drunk.
That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chetan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
Yeah, Crow is the guy who kind of recruited us, I guess, or told us to see the commander. So he's one of the main boys that handles the recruits.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand their gibberish, do I?
Did you see anyone by ammunition store?
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the powder store? Doing something with the lock, maybe? Or already inside, even?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
And can you tell me about the other bloke on the guard duty with you?
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Who was the other guy? Was this him?
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Did you see anyone by the ammunition store?
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying.
Then why would the lock be broken? That's so weird. So it was someone sneaking around then. Tell me about the other fella who was on guard with you.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me,
Damn.
it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
Damn, he spoke so highly of the other guy. Like, oh, he's the best person I've ever met. He's so nice to me. And then... Oh, so I'm assuming maybe this guy was lockpicking. Someone came up behind him like, hey, what are you doing? This guy turned around Wow. And then just stabbed him a bunch of times. He was going back, maybe, just, you know, whatever. And then he dropped here. Stab, stab, stab. And then he, like, goes here, throws the lockpick, then goes over there, goes this way, and then cleans the wound. That's really all I can think of. I can't think of anything else.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
The guards back there on the tower drink on duty. I found lots of wine there.
Pigs? Don't they know only the commander's allowed to drink on duty? I'll punish them. But that won't help our search. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Musa's done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time?
Wait, that's
While
it?
you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan
I thought I would be able to tell him everything and then he can... Like, we can come to a conclusion or something like that.
croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir.
Dude.
Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
The wine killed him? I don't know if this is gonna work.
I bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to
You
ease
just
their
said
pain
it.
and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
Musa
with
was
us.
with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me...
If they suspect anyone, they should be suspecting me. I just came here asking a bunch of questions. I joined in and then someone died.
some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
But we have to leave? Wait.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here. and talk. What do you say to all this?
Size fucked. No. Why would you stand up for him? I mean, is that even a question? But yeah, sure.
Why did you stand up for Musa like that?
I don't even know. Maybe it's because he actually listens to all my stories and bad jokes. You must have got to know him a bit by now, too, huh? It must be clear to you he didn't kill Chertan.
Well, the most important thing is to help Musa somehow, I reckon. We can't let them hang him without proof.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justice...
Shadowheart?
Justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stieber of Stiebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stiebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
We have to sneak
But
in
Grozov
then.
has him under guard.
Yeah.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
I wish I could tell him some extra information too, because if those guards were drinking on the duty, that's actually something that I would not want to tell him, because we can use that to our advantage when we're going to be stealing things. So I wish I could talk to him about like all of the evidence that I found. I don't know why it progressed so quickly. Makes me upset. Because like all of the little details are just so important in these kinds of investigations. How much time do we have?
All right. How much time do we have? To find the murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it to Sedlitz won't take long. Then he has to decide what to do next, which means sending the royal justiciar here. And how long can that take? I'd say we have 2 days or so.
Oh no. Oh, I hate timed anything.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go then. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
I'm ready for the trial.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
3 stabs. I wouldn't say that it's a crime of passion.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Ask Catherine for help. Talk to Musa, investigate the murder, prepare to defend Musa at the trial. Oh, and then that's the trial. Okay. Oh my god. Another detective mission. My beloved. Get up, Catherine.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right. That is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Musa's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
So you rid me of one pig just to lumber me with another?
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't really important.
All right then. I'll try and lure him to the bathhouse. But if he tries anything on me, he'll get a punch in the mouth. I hope he won't stink at least.
Oh, poor Catherine. Is she gonna get... Okay, she's gonna get up now. I feel bad because I keep waking her up. Oh, there's the guard. What if I just wait for an hour? That's Catherine. Okay, so I think she led him away.
Have you seen Czech recently?
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinge sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
What happened when you brought
What
Chertan?
happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
So he stabbed Chertan 3 times, but to make sure, just double check, he also poisoned wine. So it had to be someone who was familiar with medicine or familiar with Musa and who knew how he treated his patients, because even though he doesn't drink, he always makes the patients drink. And he also had to make sure that the next patient would be Chertan, because if it would be given to someone else, the random person would just get poisoned and die. So it was very calculated, I would say.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
Then it... Okay.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all,
We have to ask
what else
Catherine,
can I do here?
who gave her the
Best thing
wine.
would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
Wouldn't it be enough to search the camp?
Well, wouldn't it be enough to search the whole camp? I don't imagine many people here keep poison on them, eh?
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert, but I know that many everyday things are actually poisonous. What is more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people and then try to figure out which of that horde is the murderer.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
I could help. Oh, this is very hard because my alchemy is not like that high.
And could I help you somehow? Can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. Why study something for years when common sense is enough? I'm sorry. That was not courteous of me. I am sure you will manage somehow. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
Did you get almanac?
You have a whole book just about poisons. Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book. You surely understand.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that.
Who do you suspect? Who do you
Who
suspect?
do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Ooh, some spy? But I have no idea.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
Well, what do you think?
And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
Can help you escape.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Grozav found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and Katz instead of me. I cannot allow that.
Yeah. Okay. What are we doing now? We have examine corpse, read the book, talk to the suspect. I wish the suspects would be marked on the map for me. We have to definitely talk to Catherine. Let's get the book and examine the body first.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
I should have read the book first and then examined him. Shoot.
He looks a bit ruddy. Is that from the poison, or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning.
Really?
Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside?
Because they were in panic.
His belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that for...
Oh, he probably saw the person's face, so that's like an extra panic.
sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery.
Was he not wearing an armor? It seems like he wasn't. He was probably sleeping. Maybe he heard some noises. He woke up, he went to check, and then he got stabbed.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you too.
Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shat himself.
Did he drink beer?
I've heard
Before?
it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. I've found out enough. He had spasms, he shat himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
I feel like my monitor is like nicely lit, but then in OBS I see that it's really dark for you guys. And I don't know why. We should do like just one. Good. Okay, I think one is enough. I don't want to overdo it too much.
You silly doggy.
Read the Book of Poisons. Take young dandelions and apply the thick layer. Milk quartz. Take your... So this is just how to get rid of it.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Okay, so I kind of read different poisons or whatever, and Kiss of Death, I think, seems to be the most, like, maybe what we are dealing with. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because of pleasant aroma that can be confused with ordinary cooking. It's also said among the before that this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. Kiss of Death will first cause a stomachache. It makes the skin red and blistered, wells painfully empty at both ends. So he did throw up and poo-poo. So they're stiff in a spasm and the nails break. Known death is certain, but before that though, early of a poor man with or under the tongue, quick reaction mixture, hot milk vinegar. If you want to make this poison, make a new clay pot. Red copper. Maybe that's what it is, because if it can be confused with just like a normal, ordinary, like cooking thing, whatever, then it could also be mixed into the drink and not be noticed too much.
I know what Chertan was poisoned with.
Kiss of Death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Chertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
Are you testing me? I don't... Man, I do like him, but I don't know if I should... Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something?
This is... Yeah.
I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you.
It's too risky.
I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
Okay, fine.
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some...
Maybe he can
dirty
join
tent?
us. Wait.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey.
That's fair.
So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I'd better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Oh, I wish I could ask more questions though. Like, hey, do you not like him? Okay. Search Musa's tent. Rozov. Okay, so now we have all the stuff marked. I'm gonna quickly run down and talk to Catherine to see who gave her the wine that then she delivered to Musa.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
What am I missing? Oh.
There's nothing here. Musa's definitely not to blame.
Okay, I think it would be better if we just go straight over here and then come back. And before we go to Grozov's tent, I will quickly run down and talk to Catherine. But these guys might be in their tents, so we have to be careful.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Just a broom. Well, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
Let's check their chest. Nothing.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Anything in the back? What is... Wooden duck? What is this? Oh my god, is this a grave? Oh no. And there was a toy. Can I... Wait, can I give him the toy? No.
Track.
Bloody knife. Wait, so we can't give it to him as an evidence. I thought it wasn't possible.
Ugh. Stinks of vomit.
You just drink a lot, it seems. Okay, come here, Mutt.
Track.
If he's gonna bring us to Crow's tent, I mean...
Clever dog. You silly mutt.
Man, I really want to open his chest, but I feel like he's gonna hear. I mean, he's right next to us. And then search his tent. Okay, let's search his tent and then I will... No, actually, there's no point in going back to Catherine. Because we already know who it is. It's Crow, but I think it wouldn't be too bad to still talk to her. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Yeah, he was. We know who it is. Prepare to defend him in the trial. Ooh, we can actually use Catherine as what's the word? Not like Catherine's testimony. Like basically she can verify that yes, this person brought me the wine, which then was used to poison the other guy. So let's go and run to her. Oh, there she is.
Musa said that Chertan was poisoned with wine you brought to the infirmary. It's not your doing, is it?
Do you think I'm stupid enough to spoil my own plans?
Was there anything strange about that wine?
It's the same gut rot everyone in the camp drinks.
Musa said it looked cloudy.
I don't know anything about that. It was clear when I took it to him. Oh, unless...
Unless someone mixed some poison into it. I think I know how Chertan was poisoned.
Good work, Henry. You're too smart to be a soldier, but like every man, you prefer boasting to hard work. Go and find that murderer so we can get out of here. Shishka is waiting for us.
Well...
Oh, that's everything.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Sir, I can assure you that Musa did nothing wrong.
I was waiting for you to pipe up, cats. Tell me, why should I believe the word of a low-born drunkard, especially when it seems you and Musa are good friends?
Did I? Okay.
Musa really is innocent.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very
He was getting
important
roasted.
to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
He had no reason to kill Sharson.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit, and Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Bro, yeah, this guy.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Something called Crow stealing powder. Wants to kill... No. Called
Crow
stealing
tried to
powder.
break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
The murder forced the ammunition store lock, so he didn't have a key. No, this could have been anyone. This also could have been anyone. But, I mean... Okay.
There was a prize lock lying on the ground by the ammunition store. If Katz or Grozab had wanted to go inside, they'd have simply used their own key.
Is that all you've got against me? in case you hadn't noticed, there are scores of people in this camp who haven't got a key to the ammunition store.
But you're the only one who was loitering up there at night.
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful, so keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called
Get
Kiss
him,
of
Henry.
Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
It
Sir
worked!
Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! You're mine!
Oh!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As last as you wish.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Ew. Oh my god.
Everything all right, Sir Stibor?
But how are we going to tell the Cumans about all this?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. There she is.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cumans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
You silly mutt.
Oh no. It happened again. Aye aye, you silly doggy. I'm going to really quickly just eat something, I guess. I think I have some spoiled food. I'm just gonna drop those. Moonshine. Fried pork, it's fine. Let's feed
Look what I
our
have for you.
baby. And then I'm gonna pet him.
Come here, boy.
No, stop! No, I hate that. Oh my lord.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe that Crow betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Nah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable.
Me?
You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
This makes me kind of sad.
What are a corporal's duties?
Not much. I take care of the weapons and powder, and the pay, too. But I need someone on hand who would muster the men, hand out tasks, and so on. The main thing is to make sure nobody slacks off, and not to come running to me with every stupid gripe.
I assume a corporal has better pay.
You'd get a bit more, eh? But don't expect to be building a palace in Old Town Square.
Sure.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes! What else, you dolt?
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. You must know by now I'm not keen on formalities. Well,
I kind of like
leave it be
him.
now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlitz awaits!
Uh-oh.
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding.
I wish it wouldn't freeze for a second while I'm taking a screenshot. I don't know why it does that. This is like the only game that ever has done that.
Fellas. After Pa was done with it.
Oh. The betrayal. Am I gonna have to fight our commander person guy?
Taste my steel!
Oh, I thought I did a master strike. Never mind.
I can't see him! Nice hit!
When I was a kid, my brother always told me to focus archers in, strategy games. So I always just go for archers. Oh god.
For glory!
Ew. Oh.
Show what you're made of! Never saw that coming.
Even with the sheep. It's kind of hard to get the shield boys.
Fucking hell! Leave him alone! I'll beat you. Oh, here, won't get pay for that.
Ow.
got you, you whore son! Show what you're made of! Fuck you!
Hey, who else is left? Ow. Our friends are alive, right? Even the guard. Oh, okay. I think they're good.
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
Go without me. Wait a minute. I'll come with you.
The sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Are we going to Devil's Den, or? Yep.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Nice. Prepare for battle. Ooh.
You boy, my savior! You free me from stocks. I never forget this. Janos will repay you.
Do you have any specific reward in mind?
Hey, you listen close.
I'm listening.
Really?
Aye, really.
You want my sausage? You'll never find better.
What are you blabbering about? What sausage?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not smell so good, but taste good when you hold nose.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. What else? Janos's sausage. Ah, I see. You think I means big, huge salami in my hose, eh? He's not for just anybody. Me? I am decent Christian.
Thanks, but no thanks. I don't really like sausages anyway.
You don't know what you miss.
How do things look at Malashov?
Why you ask me? You ask the other. He scouted out there. Hej! Komar, podejdź tu! Henry chce się do ciebie coś zapytać.
I've got the feeling you're just stringing us along with that Polish.
Ah, come on. You know other understand you pretty good.
O co chodzi? Jasne, że rozumiem.
No, ale on tobie nie, chłopie.
To niech się ta pierdoła nauczy.
What did you see at Malashov Fortress?
To nie twierdza, ale zamek. Zaprawdę nie wiem, jak Ziszka chce go zdobyć.
That castle strong like rock.
Aye. It seems that Ruthard spared no expense.
Rutard? Widziałem Rutarda.
To si nie mógł widzieć. Siedzi w celi w Kutnej Horze.
Who did he see?
No to nie wiem. Ale zadek ma całkiem.
You are cockot.
What, then?
Look like not only von Bergov is in fortress, daughter of Kunzelin is too.
What, Rosa? Seriously? Damn it. If anything happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
Right. The woman's is always trouble with them.
Nawet nie.
Rosa's a lady. And a very clever one.
You like her, eh? You wait. Take it easy. No worry. Nothing happened to her. We save her. You see.
Were they like kidnapped?
What did you see in the village?
Coś widziałeś?
Do diaska, nie jestem głupi, pojmuję. Jest tam taka przyjemniutka karczma. No i piękne dziewki. Laziemne. Jedna... tam miała takie okrąglutkie jabłuszka, że mogłem się z nimi... gździć na okrągło.
So, how many guards are there?
I think you don't find out much from the other about that. He not keep his little gherkin in halls. God make flowers.
Jesus.
Are you coming with us to Malashov?
And what would I do there?
What's wrong? Are you upset?
Am I supposed to be happy? For Christ's sake, you're all the same. Why do I even bother trying? You'll all just end up getting killed.
If you're talking about that plan, well...
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what Ada said.
What did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth. My God! I should have slit his throat that time I had the chance at Trotsky.
We must defeat and capture von Berghoff.
Aye, there's always some we must with you fellas.
Look, if we succeed, we'll free our king.
Who gives a damn about some king?
Everyone. He'll drive Sigismund away and end the war.
Ha! You lot, and your big plans.
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we were doing until now.
She's just worried.
And all of a sudden...
Until now, we chose our foe. One we stood a chance against. And engaged them when we had an edge. And for some time now, we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprises. But go. If you must. And try not to die there. Damn it. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
Oh, she's just worried. Okay. I guess we... Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and just sleep. No, actually, I don't think there's any need to sleep. It's gonna save anyway.
So, mon ami, are you ready to go and capture le Seigneur von Berghoff?
Oh, we have to talk to him.
Me? Yeah. But I hope your mercenaries will be up to the job.
Ne t'inquiète pas, mon ami. Le Seigneur Morgenstern can always be relied upon.
Who is this Morgenstern?
C'est un bon ami à moi. We met years ago au Grand Tournoi de Lorraine, at the estate of the Duke there.
Can he be trusted?
Le Chevalier Morgenstern is not only a warrior, but also a serious patron of the heart. A man of renown.
Where did you find him?
How did you find Morgenstern?
Pendant que vous étiez chez les Hongrois, I went to Kuttenberg. Le Chevalier Morgenstern was with Sigismund. But he turned him down because, le roi n'a pas d'argent. The king has run out of coin.
So he's just an ordinary mercenary?
Not ordinary. He's a renowned condottiere.
Where does this Morgenstern come from?
From Brunswick. His ancestor fought for Emperor Charles. A good house, mon ami.
So why is he earning a living as a mercenary?
C'est une triste histoire. He lost considerable estates due to his relatives and battles in Eastern Prussia.
So he became impoverished?
In truth, it was more his passion for art that led him to ruin.
What do you think of our band?
What do you think of our band of outcasts?
Well, I cannot say I expected to end up in this kind of company. I am more used to royal courts or at least wealthy burghers. But a man must accept his destiny as it comes.
One beer.
What do you think of Zizka?
Le Chevalier Jan. Well, he's not doing badly for a minor nobleman, but I think he will never be accepted among the higher nobles and knights. That takes a lot more. Mark my words. I am a good judge of people.
It keeps me up at... What? Why would you say this?
How do you get on with Sir Hans?
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced and hot-headed at times, but he's the one of the few here who knows how to play chess. And I have a great respect for chess players. Needless to say, he has not managed to beat me yet. Godwin and Zizka can also play. And that devil in press clothing beat me. Merde.
What do you think of Sir Hynek?
Le Diable Sec. A capable chevalier. But I do not trust him. There is treachery in his eyes.
Right, Devil?
You think so?
Really?
My instinct rarely lets me down.
I hope this is not foreshadowing of some sort. Like, he is the head of Sigismund's army or something.
How do you get on with Janosch and Adder?
Oh, those two. Once in Kuttenberg, I also had a servant who pretended not to understand me and thought I did not understand him when he spoke German in my presence. But he was wrong. He is no longer my servant.
Have you met Godwin?
The priest who is very skilled with a sword. Priests should not be such good swordsmen. That is what knights like me are for. In addition, he can play chess just as well as he wields a sword. And in drinking wine, he beats even the best Frenchmen. A man of talents. Or perhaps the devil is behind it.
Ooh.
Have you had the chance to meet my half-brother yet?
Samuel. It is strange that he joined your... our group. It is not usual for his people. But he's certainly a good reinforcement.
What do you think of Kubienka?
A good warrior. But he has no morals and no manners, like all mercenaries.
Well, I don't think he cares much about that.
And that is just the problem. How can you trust a man who does not want to be a knight?
Tell me, how did the siege of Kuttenberg go?
Ah, mon ami, poorly, poorly. But what could I do? Stand down from leading the defense like a coward? After all, I had to live up to my reputation. And at the time, it did not look hopeless at all. I thought it would be enough to stall Sigismund for a while before the Allied army arrived. And that would not have been so difficult.
Only no army arrived.
Précisément. The hope for a swift end melted away, and the courage of the burghers along with it. I, who fought in 5 countries, was relieved of command, arrested, and handed over to Sigismund.
What other countries have you fought in?
In Italy, against the English, here of course, and I will tell you about the others another time. In the meantime, however, I can pass on some of my experience to you. After all, I am not getting any younger, so it is time to pass my wisdom on to future generations.
I'd like to learn.
It will take some time, and if you acquiring my art came at great cost, especially now when I have been injustly stripped of my possessions, and I must rely only on my sharp wits. Ainsi va le destin. So...
Swordmanship, polearms, scholarship. Oh, sure thing.
I want to know how
Eh bien, you, les Bohemians, you fight like lions, just like the Germans. The French chevaliers are like stags, agile and majestic, but nonetheless effective for all that. They move with the grace and elegance of leaping dolphins, while their swords are as lethal as a...
This guy is like how Gale is in Baldur's Gate. He can just talk for 10 minutes and you will kind of zone out. That's how this guy is to me. I'm just...
Jokes. I will tell you about dolphin and shark some other time. Now, I will... Allons-y, mon ami.
Oh, it takes a bit of time. Practice makes perfect.
To success!
Ooh. Warfare. So I decided to continue filming this portion of the video the next day, so I could dedicate some time to this and just continue with the video. So let's just do prepare for battle. Because when I talked to Zizka, he told me that I need to prepare and like do all the stuff you have to do before doing this. So obviously this is a big deal.
I'm back. Can we go now?
Good. The task won't wait. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
I'll wait with you until evening.
I'll wait with you.
Let's go.
How about we knock back a few cold ones in the meantime?
I'm not drinking today. I want to have a clear head. But once we have von Berghoff locked up, I'll gladly drink the whole region dry.
I hope Henry's not going to be drunk or something.
So I say him, what do you expect? Where do you drink like fish? Fish are not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy. Pojebało cię?
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malashov forever.
So tonight?
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I hope I can do this in a sneaky way. Like my way.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know shit about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchman.
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubienka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up.
Oh yeah, this is the place where Hans
we have
was
to get to the tower,
held
whatever
captive.
happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Suchtel Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
What should I do?
What should I do?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful... zeal.
And what about Rosa?
What about Rosa
Oh,
Ruthard?
yeah, she's in there.
I hear she's in the tower with von Berghoff.
Don't forget to bring a white horse so you can rescue her properly.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashov before the cock crows.
Kurwa.
I think we could have just knocked this guy out. Like, was it really necessary? He was just patrolling.
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them?
No,
Torch the
but
village.
don't just like...
No prisoners.
Is he fucking mad?
Look, just wait a moment.
Why would you burn a whole village? I can literally just like try to sneak in and get Van Berghoff alone if they let me.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, von Berghau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line, especially if I can have the element of surprise.
But we can't just kill innocent people to set a trap.
I won't murder innocent peasants, Devil.
What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you?
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Kurva, that's your problem. This is a war, and this is our plan for getting von Bergau. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee you'll survive, though.
Damn. Okay. Like, I understand that this is war and it's, you know, extreme measures are sometimes necessary, but I'm sure there is another way of doing this without killing an entire village. Because, like, that basically makes us, I don't know, just bandits? It's, you know, it's just such an extreme way of looking at it. And if I have to be a commander to prevent, like, a massacre of the entire village, sure.
I can't give you any guarantee either.
I don't need one.
5 darauf, idiots.
Come on! Fight or die! You crazy? You hear us away?
Wait, I need any time? Any time?
You madman!
You shot yourself! I can smell it from here!
No, don't kill him.
Well, the bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
I hope we're not gonna, like, there's no need to kill him. It's just, we want to do it our way, in a more civil way. We are not gonna...
Let the turnip pullers live. Hope you know what you're doing. Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault. What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way. Leave him. Let him be.
Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
Exactly. Okay, that's good. It's not fair for these just regular people to get involved in
What's
these
going on, Devil?
politics
What the
and
fuck are you doing?
all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your plan? To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us. They'd run for the woods before we started anyway.
Are you serious?
Sei mishpoche, friend. Sei mishpoche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here, not those peasants.
Fuck this
Exactly.
fucking shit.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that even without those dialogue checks, Henry just says this, everything that I feel, and I don't need to choose the dialogue because we are on the same wave. So that this is great.
Well, it's too late to go back now.
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself. Fuck. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but
Can I
this is
go
not for
alone?
you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am, Kalani. We got leather, and other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
Can you say that again?
Could you repeat that?
We'll climb over the rear palisade and take control of both gates at once.
Mhm.
You open the first gate, and we'll take care of the drawbridge at the second one.
Exactly. Off you go. No time to waste.
Good luck, fellas.
Good. The rock isn't so steep from this side, and the patrols are only on the east.
Hold on, before we do anything, I'm gonna change my coat really quickly. And this.
Eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
I don't know if I'm gonna need it. The sneaky outfit, because these guys are not wearing anything sneaky, and I'm probably not gonna be alone, so we can just change the outfit. You know, I think they could still burn something in the village, maybe an unoccupied barn or something like that, but I mean, that would take a long time to look for
Really?
Yeah,
things.
Neck a friend, do it already.
Yeah. Hey, just a moment.
But yeah, I think this is the right way to do. And I really hope that I'm not gonna regret this, because I'm gonna feel so bad if one of the main characters dies, like the
And look out for the guards.
friends. Climb over the wall. Okay, I'm going to... Can I save?
Henry, you go first.
No. Okay, I'm here. Oh, okay, we saved. That's good. Huh.
Now for the worst part. Go and open that gate on the left. We'll take the drawbridge on the right. But careful. There's guards on patrol in the courtyard.
Okay, yeah, we have to get that. Can I take care of them while I'm here? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna have to... They are standing facing each other and facing my direction, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. wait, I thought there was some kind of a machine up there for some reason. But we've been...
Now just to open that gate.
We've been here before, so... I'm wearing no armor.
Our lives are on the line. It's something already. Four of them. To me.
Okay, so we are in the fighting mode. We can switch. Oh no, I should have switched before opening the gate really quick, because we were not moving anyway. Oh,
Dalej!
getting shot.
Jazda, pchaj! Aż mi włosy na dupie dęba.
For Christ's sake, get on with it!
Wait, what should I do? What should I do?
Twoja baba jest...
I can't do this while in the fight, right? No.
We still have that cannon. We just have to hold on. We're being served to them on a platter.
Covering a fire with friends. I should have slotted it. Can they take care of it? I'm sure you guys can do it. Look at Henry.
Much more of this.
Can't those idiots hit anything? Give them time. They're all out of time. Let's go. Forward! To the top! Let's go!
Okay. I'm not in combat for like a millisecond. Let me just do this really quickly. Are we? Okay, we are good. I'm going to use... Yeah, this is the highest one that I have. 84, fever, schnapps. Place on the pouch. Okay, let's do that. I think that should be good.
Quick! Forward! Forward! Let's go!
there any... Oh, there are some archers. Okay, let's go.
I'll kill you, you cunt!
No. I don't want to fight him. On the stairs. Come on.
Palaj, bo ci wszystkie nogi z dupy powyrywa! Co za
Things
dupy!
up here! Sam! Anna! Someone get an axe and turn this fucking door into splinters!
Hey, fuckers! Do you want to die? Stick your head out and you're dead!
Hey, fuckers! We have all the time in the world. We'll wait for the Hungarian cavalry to show up from the camp.
Fuck each other! You'll never take this tower!
Work to do. Up here,
Oh.
fast.
Okay, sorry.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked. Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi. We're not gonna give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all. He's trapped.
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
That's possible, Otto. But anyone who comes to help you is going to have a hard time if we torch your tower. You'll be burnt to a crisp before Sigismund's minions arrive.
Are we really getting anywhere with this?
We still have your finger of God.
He's just winging it.
Perhaps we could repay you your kindness at Nabokov.
Ha! I doubt it. You don't have enough gunpowder for that. And I think that would cause great discomfort for Lady Rosa here.
Sir Hans? Henry?
Unbelievable! You really want to threaten us with a hostage? Where is your honor as a nobleman, Sir Otto?
It is you who are threatening me. You have attacked the castle, and now you're putting this young woman of noble birth, who's here on a visit, in danger.
Are you sure this is worth it?
Damn it! He has Rosa.
And we don't have time. We can't pussyfoot around. I'm gonna try something on him. My! You are feeling quite self-confident, Lord von Berkhoff. But as you've already heard, we will gladly set this tower ablaze. Of course, that is if you think it's a better solution than surrendering to us and then helping us save the king.
After all, might do more good for our king than fucking around with a ransom for one fish in a barrel. I'm talking about you, Otto.
I agree. Attacking the tower would be suicide. There's no other way than to try torching it, and hope they'll crawl out before something happens to Rosa.
Hey, Otto!
We have to
Did
bluff
you hear that?
as much as we can.
You're not giving us much.
Well, it's not technically bluffing because we will torch the tower, but like, you know, let's see what happens.
You have a choice here. Men,
You have to
get
like push
pitch,
them.
axes and firewood. We're going to torch it.
Jesus! Mary, Mother of God! No! No, you can't!
Have you gone mad? Do you want to have a lady's death on your conscience? Rudhard's daughter!
You've given us no other choice. You're the sinner here, Otto.
Henry, no! You can't do that! You can't be serious, you swine! Who do you think you are?
Enough! Stop it! I won't let you burn this young woman alive. Do you hear me, Pirkstein? Does your offer still stand?
Okay.
Indeed it does.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bjergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berkhoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
So bullying does work.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
Oh,
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Oh, is this the big choice?
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last shot, it nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
I mean, he can torture him, but that would not be a much of a protection.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, they're ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Oh, it's... Huh. That's why it was called Dancing with the Devil. Let's talk to him. I'm kind of curious what he's going to say. Teach me. Oh, that's it. So we can't discuss the disagreement with him or anything like that?
Oh, what a nice...
I'm not sure what to think of Malashov. I reckon it was a success, but I can't bring myself to feel happy about it.
What's done is done. The devil got his ass kicked, the peasants still have a roof over their heads, and if it weren't for you, half our men who are now rotting beneath the walls would still be breathing.
After what I went through in Skalitz, I couldn't just burn down people's homes.
Tell that to the dead. If only you'd let the devil do his job, there'd be a lot less of them. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocence. And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not as simple and honorable as we'd like it to be.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so we just have to like sleep. So I wonder if any of our like unique allies died.
I'm sorry?
You know, the ones with the name, not just the soldier. Hopefully not. Because I thought that mission went pretty well.
Nice work! Nice work indeed.
This
You
stinker
saved
again.
the peasants, but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate.
Man, shut up.
My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Man, poor guy. I feel so bad for him. He's trying to do good. So he just woke up in the middle of the night, could not even, you know, fully sleep. Like, I understand that sacrificing those villagers would be the most pragmatic thing to do, but like we can't keep the cycle going. It's war is a stinky business indeed. Okay guys, I think I will call it a day here and we can continue next time and, you know, maybe do some interrogation. So we have to question von Bergov and see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.